Have you ever heard and thought about biodiversity? How about the habitats that are existing in our world? Does the living organisms that lives in those specific habitats ever crosses your mind? Well, if you had no experience of encountering this kind of thinkings, you shall sit with us as we unpack this kind of learnings. Hi, my name is William Ernestes Gassis. Learn with me as I deliver this phenomenal thinking for you.
Ecosystems are interconnected. Ecosystems are interconnected through various emerging and relationship interactions. For example, food web illustrates how different organisms in an ecosystem are connected through the transfer of energy. Predators rely on prey for food, and prey populations are regulated by predation. Additionally, decomposers play a crucial role in breaking down dead organic matter, returning nutrients to the soil and allowing for the growth of plants. These, in turn, provide food and habitat for other organisms. Furthermore, the water cycle connects different ecosystems through the movement of water, as precipitation in one area can flow into rivers and eventually reach another ecosystem. Finally, migration of animals can also connect different ecosystems, as they move between habitats in search of food, mating, or suitable conditions for reproduction.
Take a look at the current situation in Navotas City. Here are some of the examples of improper behaviors that can affect the habitats in our ecosystem. Did you notice that the rivers in Navotas City are polluted? Do you think the living organisms in the seashore of Navotas and the plants around it is safe? We can almost see the rivers of Navotas City gradually vanishing because of the improper disposal of garbage in the community. What do you think are the reasons of the loss of habitats?
What can you say about the population that has occurred in your city?
With my personal experience, it is undeniably stressful and difficult. The government can think of anything in order to solve this conflict that we've been dealing with for almost every day.
Do you think that the human activities can also affect the loss of habitat?
My own point of view on the matter of by saying that human activities can affect the loss of habitat, I believe that most of their activities can have a bad impact to it. So my answer is yes.
With these residences of the Navotas City, based from their answers, it is unfortunate and intractable to face that kind of problem for a daily basis. As a matter of fact, it is all true and most of the residents would all agree as well.
Can human activities really affect the loss of habitats? Let's see. We get used to think of places like the rainforest and broad open forest when we hear the word habitat, where wild animals live and that are all too often endangered. Seldom do we imagine ourselves as kind of animals and that we also have habitats, though mostly we call them homes. Habitat devastation is the process by which natural habitat becomes impotent of supporting its native species. As the result, the organisms that previously used the place are displaced or destroyed, reducing biodiversity. Human activity is the main cause of habitat destruction for the purpose of harvesting natural resources for industrial production and urbanization. Removing habitats for agriculture is the primary cause of habitat destruction. Mining, trawling, logging, and urban sprawl are the other important causes of habitat destruction. The simplest ways to help preventing the loss of habitats are doing the reduce, reuse, and recycle household items and waste. Pick up all the litter and dispose of it in an appropriate trash containers. Recycle what you can. Keep surface areas that wash into storm drains clean of pet waste, toxic chemicals, fertilizers, and motor oil. This can all eventually reach and impair our wetlands and coastal waters. Use non-toxic, nature-based products for household cleaning, lawn and garden care. Never spray lawn or garden chemicals on a windy or rainy day, as they will wash into the waterways. Plant only native species of trees, shrubs, and flowers to preserve the ecological balance of local habitats such as wetlands. Reforestation and supporting reforestation projects will make a big help as well. Reforestation is a way to restore the world's forests through both small and large global efforts. Every tree that is planted makes a difference in global reforestation efforts. If you want to maintain the serenity to our world, you should start disciplining yourself first. The planet Earth was always been nice to us. Let's reciprocate the greatness of the world to us. Let's all be kind to our precious Mother Earth. Aside from the tips that has given to prevent the loss of habitats, we can contribute her really helpful deeds to maintain the cleanliness and peacefulness to our environment. As a bright student, how can you prevent or lessen the loss of habitats in your city?
Recycle waste at home. It is not hard to separate glass, plastic, and metal from one another, and it can prevent the world's next trash island.
The control and regular monitoring of water quality. Water quality matters and can indicate 1,000 different things in your immediate environment.
Seems like the governor at Jes Pascual College has teach them very well. A very clever answers coming from those two very clever students of Governor at Jes Pascual College. Nevertheless, yes, I totally agree with their answers. Students, if you think that you're capable of doing something that can help to solve the loss of habitats, try to do your best to cooperate and to do it so.
Ma! Nabasa mo na ba yung inog ko yun? Sobrang daming basura. Kakagilo.
Hindi nga nila yan masyadong pinagtutuunan ng pansin. Wala silang pakialam kahit maraming basura nakalutang-lutang doon.
Kaya nga po eh.
Di ba ako manatan mo? Balak mo bang lumawi sa ito? Gusto mo ikaw kumalit sa Islam?
Oo naman. Ang current topic kasi namin ngayon mama sa science ay biodiversity. Which is may connection siya sa river.
Nakmabuwas nga po na kayang tinggan. Bakit mo natanong?
Tatanong ko po sana kung ano nangyari din sa ilog na yun, ma. Dati naman pong malinis, di ba?
Ayun lang pala. Sa kapabayaan ng mga tao, nawalan ng takot sa batas at disiplina. Tapon ng mga basura. Kahit alam naman nilang may tamang tapunan. Sa katagalan, nakawala na rin sila ng mga disiplina. Kaya kung ako ikaw, gusto na tutularan. Alam mo na yun, dapat ka. Naintindihan yan.
Finally, I'm now relieved. Honestly, the reasons are all expected. What can I expect from the people these days? Good thing, I have a great mother and I love her so much.
Saving the environment might seem like a tall order, but living an environmentally friendly life is actually quite easy. With just a few small lifestyle changes, you can protect the planet while creating a healthier life for yourself and future generations. A single household or individual can make a big difference. The more people become environmentally conscious, the healthier our planet will be. You can help to protect your environment by doing these works. Plant a tree in your yard, cut back on driving, volunteer to clean up your community, recycle items properly, compost your food scraps or yard waste, and so on. Your health will cause a better outcome and closure. It is still not too late to become a great person. So now that you still have a chance to improve your character, give out your best to help our planet, Earth.
Saan darating ang mga salita